The University Library debuts their newest museum theme, one which commemorates a pivotal and significant point in our world's history.
And Cal State East Bay starts off Queer Fest with a Quancert to promote QSA and the culture of gay pride.
These stories and more on Pioneer Web TV starting right now. Hello and welcome to Pioneer Web TV News. I'm Natalia Aldana.
And I'm Al Foreman. In breaking news, CSU East Bay's ASI has canceled Bayfest. This announcement was posted on the eve of the event through East Bay's website and ASI's Facebook, along with posters around the campus. A sold-out concert that was to feature artists such as Too Short, YG, and the HBK Gang was canceled for unspecified reasons. Now, some students who purchased their pre-sale tickets have begun to complain about the lack of communication revolving around the event and are demanding explanations and notifications regarding refund information. We will keep you up to date on any new developments.
Cal State East Bay hosted a silent balloon protest on campus to promote Occupy Education. On March 1st, thousands of UC, CSU, and community college students across the state will be supporting National Day of Action. On the heels of a CFA strike last November, faculty and students are determined to reclaim CSU, remove Chancellor Reed, and replace trustees based on recent tuition increases, budget cuts, and executive salary raises.
Later this month, Cal State East Bay will welcome Dr. Sonia Douglas Horsford to the campus for the Carter G. Woodson Lecture in Black History. In celebration of Black History Month, Dr. Horsford will present a lecture about learning in a burning house, school desegregation, and the disintegration of the American dream. Several departments are sponsoring this lecture, which looks to examine the complex legacy of school desegregation and explore the relationship between politics of race, growing wealth inequalities, and education. For more information about this event, you can contact Professor of History D. Andrews or click on the CSU East Bay's website under upcoming events.
Cal State East Bay celebrated Pioneer Pride in great fashion last week through a culmination of festive events, contests, and games for all students, faculty, and staff members. To cap off the week of excitement, many Cal State East Bay students and organizations marched through campus showing off their decorating skills and pioneer spirit at the homecoming parade. As the Cal State East Bay community awaited Battle of the Bay action between our very own East Bay men's and women's basketball teams and San Francisco State, a standout crowd came together for a pregame tailgate celebration. Stay with us and we'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome back. Cal State East Bay students had a chance to experience a traveling museum that showcased part of history that will not be forgotten. Pioneer Web TV reporter Sherilyn Santos has more on the story.
I'm in front of Cal State East Bay's library, where an exhibit called The Courage to Remember is being displayed. On loan from the Museum of Tolerance in Los Angeles, Cal State East Bay students are able to be reminded about what happened during the Holocaust in Europe, free of charge.
The Simon Wiesenthal Center in Los Angeles was looking for a place in the Bay Area where they could have the exhibit shown to the public. And I guess they found our name and decided that we would be a good location because people could get to hear from all over the Bay Area. So they asked us if we wanted this exhibit, and I, of course, said yes. History tends to repeat itself, believe it or not, and there may be genocides going on all over the world right now. I hope not in this country. But I believe there are genocides going on in Syria and other places. And one of the things the exhibit tells us is the world should not ignore what's going on in other places. Many people in the United States did not know that millions of Jews and Gypsies and gay people were being assassinated in Germany at the time of the Holocaust. If we know about things, it's our duty to stop it. And those people that did know about the Jews didn't do very much to stop it unless they were in one of the countries. Many people did try to hide Jews, but it was small in comparison to the number of people that died. 6 million people died. It's important for students to remember that something like this happened in their world, and it could happen again unless they stand up and speak against it.
The exhibit features over 200 pictures that represents 4 parts of the Holocaust between 1933 to 1945. The rise of Nazi Germany, devising the final solution, the annihilation of Jews and others, and the liberation of the camps.
I think it's a great thing because it tells a lot about our past, and it's important to remember the past so it doesn't repeat itself.
The Holocaust Museum represents an important part of history. And like other important parts of history, I think the society, everybody needs to remember what that period of time was all about. I think the importance of the Holocaust is to ask the basic question, why? Why did it occur? What were the events, what were the forces that resulted in the occurrence of the Holocaust?
Being displayed till February 20th, students will be able to experience a time in history that will never be forgotten. I'm Sherlyn Santos reporting for Pioneer Web TV.
The university library plans to host many more exhibits, hoping to attract students into the library.
California Governor Jerry Brown's budget proposal for 2012 and 2013 calls for a change in requirements for incoming and current California State University students to have a higher GPA to qualify for Cal Grants. Brown's proposal plans on taking from the Cal Grant budget and reducing it by $131.2 million. The required GPA will go from a 2.0 to a 2.75. Cal Grants help more than 65,000 California State University students afford college. Academic standing at Cal State East Bay is a 2.0 GPA. And with more than $90 million offered to students each year, according to the Cal State East Bay Office of Financial Aid, this proposal could significantly decrease the amount of students receiving aid next year.
This year's Queer Fest invited students and staff to celebrate campus diversity and create awareness of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer issues, or LGBTQ, nationally as well as on the CSU EB campus. Pioneer Web TV reporter Kevon Thompson brings us the story.
I'm here in the New Union at the Quonset, an event put on for Queer Fest, which is a week-long event. This event was accompanied by live music and dance performances, as well as games and prizes to help promote and raise queer awareness on the CSU campus.
The purpose of this event is to expose ourselves to the school. QSA has been going on for 5 years and hasn't gotten the exposure that it needs to become a big and successful club.
Well, you know, I'm really excited about this event because it's had such a great turnout, and you know, we didn't think a lot of people were going to come, but turns out a lot of people did.
Do you feel the awareness has grown at all?
Definitely. I mean, not as much as last year or last quarter, but you know, as QSA kind of grows, we're trying to make it more out there, more vibrant, you know, just to give the students a sense of we're here for you, and we want to give you as much information as you want. Because people have questions, they're just afraid to ask.
For more on the Queer Straight Alliance, check them out at facebook.com/csueb.qsa. This is Kevon Thompson with Pioneer Web TV, signing out.
This annual event was an important moment for diversity on campus, and many students are looking forward to further events like this one. Welcome back. The Pioneer men's and women's teams have been working hard, and who better to give us all the details than our very own Charlie Kennewick.
Thanks, Al. Let me tell you, it is a good time to be a Pioneer. But let's start, as we always do, with our basketball update. The men finally managed to find the win column after 9 straight losses with a victory over Monterey Peninsula College, 91-67. The men's record, 8-14. The ladies beat San Francisco State and Cal Poly Pomona on homecoming weekend, but their 4-game winning streak came to an end with a 68-57 loss to Monterey Peninsula. Their record is now 10-14. And on the diamond, the East Bay baseball team went to work this week, winning 4 straight, putting their record at 4-1. Now, none of these are conference matchups, so the real work is yet to come. The Pioneers have 4 more non-conference games before they play Sonoma State at home on the 24th. And the ladies, Well, let's just say they are killing it thus far. They have a record of 7-3, are averaging 6.5 runs per game, and have this week's Conference Player of the Week in Sarah Holdridge. Holdridge is hitting, get this, .481 with 3 homers and 12 RBI. And one more ridiculous stat to throw at you, her slugging percentage is .889. Sports nerds out there like me will understand how amazing that is. You can catch the ladies at home on the 22nd versus Dominican. So not a bad time to be a Pioneer, like I said, Al. And just in case you were wondering, on homecoming weekend, collectively our teams were 7-3, so not too shabby.
Now I'm wondering, how do you do this? You get in the games free? You flash a little Pioneer Web TV press pass or something like that?
They must know your face.
They know me. All I got to do is flash a smile, and
there you go.
Come on in.
Many talents, many talents. CSU East Bay recently celebrated its Everyday is Veterans Day event. This tribute honored students who are members of the armed forces. Pioneer Web TV reporter Crescencio Liazos is here with the story.
This is Crescencio Liazos for Pioneer Web TV News. I'm outside of the multi-purpose room of the new University Student Union, where Cal State East Bay is hosting an event called Every Day is Veterans Day at the CSU, where military veterans wishing to pursue or continue their education can receive information on the CSU system.
Keep them handy throughout the day. But we will go ahead. This event is Every Day is Veterans Day at the CSU, and it is now an annual event between the northern CSU campuses. So between the 10 CSU campuses, we share this event, and it is co-sponsored also by the CSU Office of the Chancellor. So this event is targeting our veteran prospective students, applicants, as well as service members that work with the veteran community. So again, it's about bringing awareness about the CSU system as a whole. It's about bringing awareness about our institutions individually.
They're available to you, and you need to make the most use of all of your benefits that are out there.
Well, I think it's awesome for the veteran community to have events like this at every university they can have, and the fact that they've collaborated with other universities that are represented here, I think is a wonderful idea. It brings a lot of resources to one location. It makes it easier for the veterans then to be able to see what else is available out there. It's important for our veterans to understand that they have a lot of benefits coming from
because we're a little more collected and focused, and we don't really deter from our paths as much.
So I'm a retired Navy veteran, did 20 years. I currently attend college here at Cal State East Bay for liberal studies. I'm about to graduate this spring, and I work at the Veterans Service Counter with Deborah Hansana, helping other veterans.
So our office serves as the first point of contact for student veterans here on campus or those interested in attending our campus. We help them process their paperwork for their education benefits from the Veterans Affairs, or if they just want connection to resources on or off campus, we can help with that as well.
And members of those teams are here today for you to talk to.
My name is Mark Strong, and I'm the Assistant Director of Enrollment Development for Cal State East Bay, and also my duties include outreach services to the veteran population. And as a part of that task specifically, what I do, I discuss pre-admission requirements for veterans coming from high school or community college or who've been away from the higher education world for a while.
For veterans requesting more information about this event or enrollment, they can contact Mark Strong at the Enrollment Development Office. This is Crescencio Liazos with Pioneer Web TV News.
CSU East Bay is an active supporter of the Veterans Group. To get involved or to participate in future events, contact the Student Veterans Organization on campus. That concludes another show for us at Pioneer Web TV. I'm Al Foreman.
And I'm Natalia Aldana. Thank you again for letting us be a part of your day as we bring you the latest events and issues affecting your campus. We'll see you next week.
See ya.